Thank you for joining us today. My name is Tommy. I work as a fitness specialist for Rec Sports Fitness here at USC, and this is our Rec Sports Fitness discussion. So next we have Jonathan here. You want to take it away?
My name is Jonathan. I'm a senior, study human bio, applied physio to be specific. I am an A certified personal trainer and I teach a number of group fitness classes, including F45.
Sweet. Albert.
Hi, my name is Albert. I am a rising senior. I am certified in group fitness and certified in personal training through ACE and AFA. I teach F45, spin, and I do personal training.
Awesome. Thanks, Albert. Thank you guys for taking the time to have this discussion. So we have 4 topics here, and I'll start us right off with the first topic. So what are the benefits of physical activity? So to me, this topic, especially with everything going on right now, having limited resources as far as fitness equipment, limited access to anything that's relating or that's similar to a gym. So the benefits mean that much more to me, especially knowing that I have limited resources. And that kind of just fuels me to think about the benefits and really push myself to reach those benefits. And one of my personal favorite benefits right now of physical activity is stress management. So especially COVID-19, not being able to exercise, being stressed out with work. We're all working from home right now. Classes have been online for students, and our group fitness classes online all through Zoom. Just when I exercise, I just relieve that stress. I just don't think about COVID-19 right now. I just think about myself and how I'm going to challenge myself with each workout. And I kid you not, just once I start exercising, once I get in the zone, I forget about all my other stressors, all my worries. I'm just focusing on how I can get better with exercise, how I can reach my goals, and how exercise and this benefit of physical activity will help me with my work, working from home and using Zoom and all that good stuff. So benefit there for me. So Albert, you want to take it away next?
Yeah, so you were talking about stress. Since we're spending so much time at home, we have we have easy access to the kitchen. So that means we're eating a lot more than we did before, especially since we are so stressed out. A lot of stress eating is occurring. So, working out and staying active can counterbalance the amount of calories that we're consuming every single day. In addition, it also promotes better sleep. So, we're stressed out. It's a fact that stress can affect the way we sleep and our sleeping habits. So by exercising, we can improve our sleep and have a good, 8 to 10 hours of sleep.
Love it. Thank you. Jonathan?
Uh, I think just the big aspect of fitness is cardiovascular fitness. So just being able to not be tired or out of breath walking upstairs, just to be able to do things without feeling exhausted, just any day-to-day activities. So I think one of the major benefits of exercise is being able to increase your cardiac output, meaning you just have a lot more energy and are able to do things without actually feeling tired.
Cool. Yeah, totally agree. Both you guys. Good stuff. All right. So for our second topic, how to stay physically active. So I'll start us off. So how I stay physically active is I have a set schedule, and this will kind of lead us into our third topic. But I have like a set schedule. So for example, Monday, I'm going to lift my upper body. Tuesday, core. Wednesday lower body, and doing those back and forth. There's a park nearby my house with lots of stairs. I go and climb up and down these stairs. They help me. So just kind of finding ways to help you want to push yourself to be physically active. I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and there's a lot of people, lots of people are working out from home, and I mean, it's different for everyone. Whatever will motivate you and will push you to want to be physically active. But with me, um, as much as I like being at home and working out at home, it kind of I like going to different locations, because the way I kind of think about it is when I'm at home, I'm getting ready to leave to go to the nearest park near me is called Lions Field. So I'm packing my stuff and I'm getting ready to head to Lions Field. So it kind of translates to I'm packing up my stuff and I'm getting ready to go to my local 24-hour fitness to work out. So it kind of, obviously I'm going to a different place, different location to exercise, but it's just kind of that same idea. Oh, I'm getting ready, I'm getting changed, gonna eat, get ready to go, um, hit my workout and kick some butt. So a lot of, like, it's different for different people. Kind of think, how do you think about it mentally? And I think the whole thing with staying physically active and all up here mental, just different ways to just think about it, helps you and helps different people. So Jonathan.
I've been staying physically fit. I like to usually just start off with something to get my heart rate up. So like even like jump roping or maybe a light jog. And then as soon as I find my heart rate up, I just feel a lot more motivated or like kind of in the zone per se to exercise, because it gets those endorphins flowing, gets you feel good. So like don't start off by like trying to force yourself to do something you don't enjoy, like burpees or push-ups. Start off with some physical activity you enjoy, just to kind of get you amped up to start working out, is usually how I stay physically active. So like I usually do a lot of easy stuff for my warm up that makes me feel good, feel pumped. Like I do wall sits, jump rope, just some things to get blood flowing to my limbs and to kind of get me in the right mindset before I start the terrible burpees or whatever I have planned that day. That's it.
Awesome. Albert.
So for me, I think the most important thing in staying physically active is following a system of sleep and diet. There was a coach out of University of Colorado Boulder, strength and conditioning coach for the football team, and he said that he saw a difference in his players who followed the sleep and diet regimen that he had planned out versus the ones who didn't follow one. So the ones who didn't follow one were not improving. They were not doing as well as their other team members, and overall they weren't happy. If you go to sleep, if you sleep for your 8 to 10 hours that you're supposed to, if you eat the right foods, you're going to feel good. Otherwise, if you go to sleep at 2, 3 in the morning, you get 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, you're not eating the right foods, you're not going to be as motivated as someone who did do all those things.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you guys. All right, so we're going to move on to our third topic halfway there. So this last topic, we just talked about how to stay physically active, kind of leading us into this third topic, sticking to a routine. So that's helped me a lot, and sticking to a routine and being physically active. What I've been doing is I've been designing what I'm going to do by month. So for example, week 1, it's going to be push, pull, lower body. Week 2, I'm going to do a different split: back, biceps, chest, triceps, shoulders, lower body. Third week, I was doing alternating between upper body lifting and lower body lifting with my limited equipment. And then fourth week, take it back to whichever one of those 3-week designs I like most. I was going to do that. So just having like I use my notes in my phone. I go day by day and I list out what I'm going to do a month in advance. And just once, I know it's hard to get into a routine, but what I tell everyone is once you start that routine, you get going, you feel comfortable, get some good workouts in, feeling good, then you want to stick to that routine. You kind of like with me, if I'm going strong halfway through my 1 month design and I kind of get off my routine, I miss a day or two, I just don't feel right, like it just doesn't feel right to me that I'm off my routine. And I just like having structure and direction with what I'm doing. So like I said, once I get into my routines, nothing is gonna stop me from stopping my routine. I'm going to continue to keep pushing myself and getting better each day. So take it away, Albert.
I think the first thing to realize when you're sticking to routine is that, fitness, just like everything else, is not a one size fits all type thing. You have to realize that every single person has different needs, different desires, and the way they carry out certain tasks will be different from other people, right? Let's look at the way we study for school or do work at home. If you do it straight without any break, it's not going to be conducive to change, to doing things correct, right? You want to have breaks. For some people, it may be a straight 1 hour, 2 hour workout might work. For others, maybe 25, 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a day will be a better option, right? And in between those 25, 30-minute sets, you're doing something else. You're rewarding yourself. Let's say you want to turn on music or watch a 30, 40-minute show and then hop back in. That is perfectly fine. But if you're not rewarding yourself, if you don't have a system that's designed to, give you an added benefit other than looking better and feeling better, then it won't be conducive to change.
Awesome. Thank you. Jonathan, want to take it away?
I think it's very similar to what you referred to, Tommy, as in planning ahead. So like designating a specific time for you to perform your activity and knowing which activities you're going to be performing rather than making it up on the spot is very important in keeping it routine, because if you don't know what you're going to be doing, it's kind of like, or even what time you're going to start the activity, you kind of like might just like spend the whole day watching Netflix, and then you look at the time and you're like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Up, missed my time to work out. So I think planning ahead is a real big thing, as well as just getting to bed at the same time every night. That helps you get a good routine going. I mean, it's important to listen to your body. So if one day you're feeling way too sore to do what you planned the day prior, it's important to listen to your body, but it is also just to be able to plan ahead.
Injury prevention too. Yep. All right. Awesome. Thank you guys. So for our fourth and final topic, we're going to end it with finding motivation to be physically active. So, so with me, as far as the strength training side of things, I've never really had any trouble finding motivation to strength train, even right now with the COVID-19 and having limited resources and not having zero access to any gym to actually lift weights, been doing push-ups, bodyweight, all that good stuff. I've always had a love for strength training, but cardiovascular activity, that's a whole different story. I see Jonathan shaking his head. So, cardio's, it's pretty important. Your heart's pretty important. You want your heart to be healthy. Cardio helps you reach tons of different fitness related goals. For example, you want to get that tone up, get that six pack if you're looking to cut some weight. If you're looking to help yourself mentally, to help push yourself, I thought cardio was good. So what really helped me was I have an Apple Watch, and I was actually finally using my Apple Watch. So for those of you who have Apple Watches, use that as a tool to help you, especially with cardio. There's an app, it's called Zones. So whenever I go for my run, start the app Zones on my Apple Watch, and then it shows me what my heart rate is and what heart rate training zones I'm in. So if I'm going for distance, I'm going to be in that yellow and orange range. But if I'm doing any type of like hit training or sprints, quick intensity like that, hopefully I'll be in that red zone. And Jonathan, Albert, you probably familiar with this. The more you train in that orange and red zone, in other words, the higher your heart rate is when you're exercising cardiovascular fitness, the more calories you're going to burn post-exercise, excess post-oxygen consumption. Right, Jonathan? Yep. So that's kind of something cool to think about too. But long story short, just using specifically with cardio, using any tools that you have, Apple Watch, Fitbit, anything like that, and just thinking, for example, if you're using your Apple Watch and you burned X amount of calories one day, and you review your numbers after your run, and sometimes, for example, for myself, I saw, hey, I burned 600 calories in this amount of time. You know what? In 2 days, when I have my next cardio session, I want to burn 700 calories in that same time. So kind of just telling myself that I need to push a little harder. And using this Apple Watch, these tools, thinking about all these things, find motivation to help give me motivation to do cardio and to exercise. So Jonathan, see you. You want to take it?
I think what's big on staying motivated to exercise is finding like exercises you enjoy to perform. So I'm a big dude. I've had knee surgery before, so me and jogging do not get along too well. Just like that, my feet banging on concrete or whatever. Like I can't like walk right for the next like day or two if I go for a jog. So instead of jogging, I do either ride a bike or jump rope. Those those types of cardiovascular exercises I enjoy. So I'm more likely to do it and I feel a lot more motivated to do them rather than jogging. So like same thing I tell my clients. I don't expect them to jog. I just expect them to do some cardiovascular exercise that they themselves enjoy. Some people like even for me, like even though I enjoy riding a bike and jump roping, I can't just do the same exercise for a whole 30 minutes. So I usually mix it up into a metabolic conditioning circuits. So like I'll do 15 burpees, 50 double unders, and then another 15 burpees, and then try and get through as many rounds of that as possible within a certain time frame. So I like to just keep it spicy and do exercises you enjoy, and that's a great way to just keep you motivated and wanting to keep exercising.
Spicy, I like it, Jonathan. All right, Albert, I want to finish us off here.
Yeah. So, going back to what I said with the previous topic is that, fitness, like everything else, is not a one size fit all. You can't apply the same things, one client or one athlete to another athlete or client, right? But, I have 3 things that some of you may be able to adopt in your own routines. Number 1 is that, if you set a daily routine and you follow that routine, you're going to have discipline, right? And that discipline will motivate you to complete your workout every single day. You can do that by writing it down in a notebook, in a daily planner, in a gym notebook. But you're writing out that routine, you're going to follow it. Having it written out will motivate you to go ahead and complete it. 2, on previous session, I brought up the idea of having a vision board, right? So on the vision board, put what you want to look like, right? If you want to be, I don't know, whoever is your big, fitness person that you look up to, put them on that vision board, right? And compare yourself to them and think about how can you get from where you are now to where you want to be. Finally, I don't personally do this, but this could also work as an option. Is that you make a pledge to yourself and you start a jar. For every day that you miss, put $1 in the jar, right? So you're losing money, right? Which should only help you in, beating a workout and actually doing it. So if you don't, what happens? You're losing money, right? That's pretty much it.
See, I love how different fitness minds have their own little ways to help them be active and to exercise and to find motivation. So, thank you guys. That was awesome. So, um, great, awesome. That was really good. Thank you guys for taking the time. Um, before we finish off, I just want to thank everyone who was watching our discussion. Thank you for taking the time. Stressful times right now, but I hope this helps, and I hope this helps you reach any fitness related goals that you have. So, with that being said, if you want to have access to any more fitness content, we have our USC Rec Sports Fitness YouTube. So all you got to do is go to YouTube, type in one word USC Trojan Fitness, and our channel will pop right up. Same thing goes for Instagram. We're posting content, different workouts, stuff like that. Search USC Trojan Fitness. You'll find our Rec Sports Fitness Instagram. And lastly, on our Rec Sports website under Group Fitness, you'll find a section that has our Zoom group fitness schedule and ways to access each class. So that's on our website. And one last thing, if you have any fitness related questions, anything at all, my email address is MAV as in Victor, RITSA at usc.edu. So you guys got anything else to add?
Just have a great day and stay safe. Don't forget social distance.
Social distancing, yep.
Stay safe and stay active.
Right on, right? Thank you guys.